For millions of people, drugs like Ozempic, Wegovy, and Zepbound have completely changed weight loss. People are losing 30 pounds, 50 pounds, sometimes even over 100 pounds. But there's one major problem almost nobody talks about. What happens when people stop taking them? According to new research, many patients regain the weight, and sometimes surprisingly fast. Now, scientists are racing to answer a massive question. Can weight loss actually be maintained after GLP-1 drugs? And two new strategies may offer some hope. Over the last few years, GLP-1 medications like Ozempic, Wegovy, Zepbound have transformed obesity treatment. These drugs work by mimicking hormones involved in appetite and blood sugar regulation. For many people, they dramatically reduce hunger and cravings while helping the body regulate insulin more effectively. Clinical trials have shown weight loss of 15 to 20% or more in some patients. And for people who have struggled with obesity their entire lives, the results can feel life-changing. But there's a catch. Many people stop taking the drugs within 1 to 2 years because of cost, side effects, insurance problems, or simply not wanting to stay on medication forever. That's when another problem begins. A major review published in the BMJ found that people who stop weight loss drugs often regain the weight rapidly. In fact, researchers found patients regained roughly 0.4 kilograms per month after stopping treatment, and many regained most of the lost weight within less than 2 years. Even more surprising, weight regain after stopping GLP-1 medications appeared to happen about 4 times faster than after traditional diet programs. Researchers also found that cholesterol improvements faded, blood pressure improvements faded, and many metabolic benefits disappeared over time. And experts say this isn't simply about lack of willpower. Obesity is increasingly viewed as a chronic biological disease, not just a lifestyle problem. Once medication stops, the body often pushes aggressively to regain lost weight. This is where things become fascinating. Your body doesn't necessarily want you to stay thinner. When people lose significant weight, the body often responds by increasing hunger hormones, slowing metabolism, increasing food cravings, and conserving energy. Scientists believe this may be part of an ancient survival mechanism designed to protect humans during famine. GLP-1 drugs help override some of those biological signals while the medication is active. But once treatment stops, those appetite signals can return, and many patients suddenly experience intense hunger, food noise, stronger cravings, and rapid rebound eating. Some experts compare it to stopping blood pressure medication. The underlying condition often comes back when treatment ends. Now, researchers are searching for ways to help patients maintain weight loss after stopping the drugs. A new Scientific American report highlighted 2 promising strategies currently being studied. Strategy number 1. Oral GLP-1 pills. One study tested a daily GLP-1 pill called orforglipron. Participants who switched from injections like semaglutide or tirzepatide onto the oral pill maintained significantly more of their weight loss than people switched to placebo. Researchers say this could offer patients easier maintenance, lower treatment burden, and potentially a cheaper long-term option. But scientists caution the drug is still relatively new, and long-term safety data remains limited. The second strategy may sound even stranger. Researchers studied a supplement containing a specific gut bacterium called Akkermansia mucinifila. Early research suggests this bacteria may help regulate metabolism, inflammation, insulin sensitivity, and body weight. In one study, people taking the supplement regained less weight after dieting compared to placebo. The results were modest, but scientists believe the gut microbiome may eventually become a major part of obesity treatment. Online communities discussing GLP-1 drugs are filled with anxiety about this exact issue. Some users fear they'll regain everything if they stop medication. Others say lifestyle changes help them maintain results. One Reddit user wrote, "We exercise nearly daily. Very easy to catch the scale before it creeps up." Another user compared GLP-1s to lifelong blood pressure medication. "If I stopped taking my blood pressure medication, my blood pressure would skyrocket again." And many experts now believe long-term success likely depends on combining medication, exercise, diet, sleep, stress management, and ongoing medical support. There may never be a simple one-time cure for obesity. This entire conversation is changing how society views obesity itself. For decades, weight loss was framed almost entirely around discipline and willpower. But modern obesity science increasingly suggests biology plays a much larger role than previously understood. That doesn't mean lifestyle doesn't matter, but it may explain why maintaining major weight loss has historically been so difficult for so many people. The future of obesity treatment may involve medications, microbiome therapies, personalized nutrition, long-term monitoring, and continuous support systems. And we may only be at the beginning of that revolution. So what happens when people stop Ozempic and other GLP-1 drugs? For many, weight regain is a very real risk, but scientists are now racing to develop ways to make weight loss more sustainable long-term. The bigger lesson may be this: obesity is far more biologically complex than most people realize, and the science around weight loss is changing rapidly. Subscribe for more global health, medical, and science stories explained clearly and responsibly. And let me know in the comments, do you think GLP-1 medications will become lifelong treatments for most patients?